I need you, Jesus, to come to my rescue. Where else can I go? There's no other name by which I am saved. Capture me with grace. Won't you capture me with grace? Sing, I need you, Jesus, to come to my rescue. Where else can I go? There's no other name by which I am saved. Capture me with grace.
It was so exciting how this ministry started. I just took a leap of faith and started it with 6 little women who I invited to come. I made phone calls to come, and they came, you know, not knowing what to expect. And when they heard the information, they were just really wowed, like I was at first. So they started inviting people like off the soccer field, and their girlfriends from work, and you know, their sisters-in-law and their mothers, and people started coming, and all of a sudden we had this giant group. I remember one year 50 people showed up, and we were only ready for 30, and we were just, you know, climbing over, you know, seats and bringing tables in over our heads, and it was really, really amazing how it had grown. And I think it's because this Bible study is a practical Bible study where you can actually take it home and use it today and remember the Word of God because you used it so much. So now, 8 years later, we have our own group, and we have about 8 satellite groups in different churches, just because women from the community came. And then we had a big conference where we had 220 women registered and a guest speaker from California, and things are just really progressing. One of our students wrote a book this year on the principles, and now there's CDs and DVDs going out, and we are just so blessed to be teaching other women in the most intimate places in their lives about the Word of God and truth.
Marriage, it wasn't that bad. I love my husband. He's such a good guy. But you know, we just had a case of the blahs. And I thought there's got to be more. I wanted more. And then I went to a Bible study, and an older woman stood up and she shared about the blahs in her marriage. And I thought, she's telling me my story. And then she shared solutions and ideas that I just never ever thought I would hear in church. It was transforming. And I've taken some of these principles now and I've used them. And I want to share them with others.
A Titus 2 Bible study showed me that I could still be the woman that my husband fell in love with. And I also discovered that what I wanted or thought I wanted was not what I really needed at all.
One failed marriage and then struggling in a second marriage. It wasn't until I realized, I went to Titus 2 classes and saw that God has a plan. He has a purpose for wives and for marriages. And through that, I was able to be a much happier wife, a better wife for my husband. And I plan to take this and pass this legacy on to my daughter.